Hello everybody, I've successfully this morning transplanted a new microphone USB headphone socket into this very phone that I'm recording this on. Put it all back together and the phone worked and everything, so I'm quite chuffed with that. Microphone not as good as I hoped. I think there's probably an issue with the microphone's obviously working. This one's seems to be a little bit better than the head in a bucket I've been stuck with for a while. Just so we catch the bell, just ran up the stairs as well. Hold on. Professional broadcaster. So yeah, this is an update on the Hun and the Sun group build, which I'm building, which is the boxes underneath. All this. Special hobby Heinkel 100. As you can see, I've been quite a busy boy modelling wise. I've actually had to clear a load of tape and tools and you name it away from where this kit is to actually make space to film it without it being lost in all this sort of general clutter. But hey ho. It's not the first time with a bench this size. It's actually 6 foot long by 2 foot front to back. Now I often tend to be working on a little space that's left here in the middle, which is, I don't know whether that's just me or whether any of you are like that, or maybe you're a bit more organised, but because this is a spare room, I can just leave it as is. I don't need to tidy up or anything. I can just shut the door and walk out, or walk out and shut the door. Anyway, this kit, the wings, as you can see, aren't actually fixed. Now this is another second special hobby kit I've built recently, or I'm building. Very nice, very, I don't know if we'll pick up on this, I've been knocking about with the focus and all sorts. Very fine recessed panel line detail. One slight hiccup I had is those exhausts there. They're meant to be separate pieces, but meant to be put in before you put the fuselage together, which I of course did not do. I tried to feed them in through that gap. I just couldn't get them to go, so I had to crack the fuselage apart again and get them stuck in. For me, defeats the object of having separate exhausts, because now they'd have to be masked and painted in situ, where it's easier if they're a separate part to just paint them and stick them on. Thinking about it, what I should have done is put a backing piece of plastic at the back there and cut away all of that part you can see there that holds it, stops it coming straight through, and then just stick it on. But I only had that idea after I put it all back together and stuck them in, so we'll just have to paint him. We've got on the inside, struggling to focus again. There we go, come on baby, come on. Little bit of zoom, a little bit of, there we go. Yep, nice seat belt in there, photo etched, all kit provided. Joystick, as we swing around, if I've got these lights angled right, you should see, there we go, the instrument panel, which is at least 7 separate pieces, including a film for the instrument, for the dials. Zoom in a little bit more and get it to focus again. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and yeah, 7 pieces that was. And the joystick, and there were photo etch parts for those rudder pedals, but they were that piddler I could not fold them with any sort of ease, so I've just left them out and so that's where I am with this build. It's coming along. Now I can get this thing together, looking like an aircraft. It's got a cut off tail because there are some optional parts which I think are for a different version, which isn't the version in this kit. So you will have a slightly different tail, and a different propeller blade and spinner. But apart from that, this is shaping up to be a real nice kit when it's done. All the wings took quite a bit of fettling to get them to go on. So I needed these to fit as really well as possible, because I don't want to do a lot of sanding, because all of this detail wants to be kept, and on the top that is actually a raised part, which I assume was raised on the real aircraft, because everything else on this is recessed panel lines. So I didn't want to do a lot of rubbing down in that area. And there we have it. Hopefully I'll kick on with this, at least get it assembled with an idea of getting some paint on in the near future. So that's it. So it's now I can I've got an half decent camera set up again. I can make a few more videos. So thank you very much and goodbye.